In this repair video, we're going to be working on an iPhone 8 Plus that came in for no power. I always mention, anytime we work on an older phone, iPhone 6, 6 Plus, 7, 7 Plus, 8, 8 Plus, we do not work on the motherboard for the sake of fixing the board. You can easily go to eBay and buy a used iPhone 8 Plus for what? $100? It's costing the customer a lot more to fix the motherboard than to go and buy a used one. The only reason we work on older phones is for data recovery. The customer wrote that the phone is not powering on and he believes there's a short circuit on the board. Just remove the shield. So we're going to start by inspecting the board, a quick visual inspection, and we are looking for possibly blown components, missing component, a ripped component. It's very common that we see a missing or broken MOSFET from here. Somebody tries to disconnect the screen, and with a spudger tool or with the nail, they can accidentally knock off components from here or knock off components from here. But that's not the case here, because even on a charged battery, the phone is not powering on. So we know that the phone has a problem. And I just want to inspect to see if maybe there is liquid damage or corrosion. But the board looks mint. Very good. If we inspect the back, I removed that black shield from the back. And if you look here, nothing stands out as being faulty. The board was not tampered with before. The shield I removed was tightly sealed on the edges. I did not do any measurements yet. We are working on this together. Some discoloration here, but I do not see anything major down here. Oh, whoa. Look at this. I see corrosion here. I see corrosion here. And something's going on with the chip here. So that may be our problem. Let's measure in diode mode. I want to see if that capacitor is short into ground. Meter in diode mode. And look at that. We have a short. Let's go to ohms mode and measure the resistance. I'm reading 0 ohms, exactly 0 ohms. And I'm reading 0 ohms. That's short. Wow. The problem could be the capacitor or the chip itself. Right now we do not care about Wi-Fi as long as the phone turns on and customer can back up his data. So it's very possible that we have a problem with this capacitor or this cap here. We can safely remove both. Now the phone as it currently stands does not power on. I'm gonna plug power using this iPhone power tool. This one is 6 Plus. That's not what we need. And this one is 8 Plus. The cable will plug to the charging connector and to the battery connector. You see the meter went off. The phone is connected to the cable right here. As soon as I connect that cable to the meter, it goes off. That's a clear indication that the motherboard is suffering from short circuit. So let's go ahead and desolder or remove that capacitor and we'll try again. That cap is out. Oh, and the smell. The smell of burn. And now we're going to use this tool again to see if we still have a problem. Again, we have to connect the 8+ cable. Let's do it. Will the meter shut off when the cable is plugged in? And we have a customer that came in. And the meter did not shut off. It's on. Just a minute. All right, so I was interrupted. I'm back. Let's go ahead and test the phone. Let's see. If we plug the cable, is the meter going to shut off? And it did not. Right now, we're going to turn the phone on by pressing on that button. A normal iPhone, when it boots up, the ammeter will start at 0.1 amp, 0.2, 0.3, 0.5. It will go above 1, and then it will settle back down to 0.3, 0.4. So that's what I'm looking for. Let's see. Press and hold for a second or two. And right here, 0.1, 0.2. We do not want it to go down to 0. 0.4, 0.5, it's booting up. And you can tell by this meter right here also. And the phone is booting up. We still have to plug the phone in to test it further, but based on what I see here, it's looking good. Let's disconnect. And maybe we can replace that capacitor, even though we do not have to, since we are doing this for data recovery, but why not? Right, so one end is connecting to ground, and the other end is reading 0.2 voltage drop. And that's because the board is still hot. The reading may change, but we do not have a short. Problem is fixed. Hopefully the problem is fixed. I'm gonna give this to Big Boss to reassemble and test, and I'll be back to finish the video. Let's go ahead and check on Big Boss and see what's going on. The phone should work because the amp reading was correct. Meter is showing, oh, right there. Yes, yes. The screen is glitching probably from the screen itself and not from the phone. We have to wait and see if the phone will complete the boot up process. It's currently charging at 1.1 amp and still stuck at the Apple logo. Yes, yes. Touch is working?
Working.
Perfect, perfect. Wow. Great. We did it. Thank you, Big Boss. Big Boss is the best. Best of the best. Amazing. Very nice. Very nice. I'm going to be working on a PlayStation 5 next. MacBook next. iPad next, and all those are next, including this MacBook here.